Hello, hello. Today, I don't want you to watch this video. So keep scrolling, keep going, but if you're too curious, come back and find out why you shouldn't watch it. Okay, did you come back? I don't know. You're not supposed to watch this video. Well, if you chose to come back after all and find out why you shouldn't watch it, today I want to share with you something that a lot of entrepreneurs do not like to come to grips with. Okay, they do not like to come to grips with this topic because it's a little uncomfortable. The fact that not everyone is your customer. Not everyone is for you. Not everyone wants to do business with you. And more importantly, you should not want to do business with everyone else. Okay, let that sink in for a moment. Let that sink in. But let me take a moment to welcome you. My name is Emily McHugh, the Supercharge Coach, and I'm here to share with you business tips, business insights to supercharge your business so that you can make better informed decisions as you move along on your entrepreneurial journey. And one of the key things to understand about entrepreneurship is who your customer is, and maybe even more importantly, who they are not. Okay? Who is not your customer? So I put up a post just actually today in the Supercharge Club Facebook group where I asked the question, what is one reason why someone should not do business with you? Sounds like a bit of a weird question, but it's worth thinking about. When you're trying to decide who your customers are and who they're not, you may say, well, if a customer doesn't fit or a prospect does not fit a particular criteria, then no, they should not do business with me. And that is such an empowering place to reach where you can tell yourself and then maybe tell others through your messaging and through what you present of what you offer that no, you may not be my customer after all. And where we run into challenges is when we try to be all things to all people and then we're nothing to anybody. That's a word. That's a word. We need something on that. We need something on that. Well, while you ponder, make sure you do this. You need to subscribe. You need to like, share, comment, do all the beautiful things that you do. If you're listening on the podcast, write a review. Let people know what you think about this, if it's helpful to you. So go ahead and do that. And make sure to subscribe at Supercharge Coach on YouTube and at Supercharge Club on Instagram and at Emily the Entrepreneur. Okay, back to regularly scheduled programming. So, back to the point of this uncomfortable topic of why people may not be your customer and why they should not do business with you. Some people may say, if I were to ask you right now, what are some of the reasons why people may not want to do business with you? You may say, well, maybe your pricing. People may say they can't afford what you have to offer. They already have another service that they're using or another product, so they don't need to go and now and procure yours. So there are many reasons, but that's not really what I'm looking for. It's more precisely, what about what you offer that may not be what someone else should have? And so you can look at it from 2 points of view. One, that you may be offering something that does not quite suit what they need at that moment in time. That's one angle. Maybe there will be more appropriate in the future, or their goals don't align with what you're offering. So it can be some which way, which actually ends up being maybe the same thing in the end, because it's all about timing and what works for you. So one of the reasons, a few months ago, actually a few weeks ago now, I think it was, I did a little talk on why the brand Hermes, the French luxury brand Hermes, has remained and maintained its iconic status for almost going on over 100 years now. And one of the reasons is that they are so precise and particular about exactly who they serve and why. And they have a bit of a, if you would say, an elusive muse, if you were, and it's the sophisticated Parisian woman. woman. Now, Hermes sells to people all over the world at this stage of the game, but they have an ethos that they cater to. And if you resonate with that ethos or that ethos resonates with you, then hey, you become that sophisticated Parisian woman. But they never change that thought process. Like, this is our core market. We do everything around this concept. And if you guys like it beyond Paris, great. Okay? Now, that is a fundamental thought. Not to say they don't adjust things for markets they're in and so forth and so on. That's a whole other level of discussion. But the point is this: what are you going to be true to? Are you going to be true to every shift of the wind? Or are you going to be true to yourself? What you know you're good at, what you enjoy doing, what you enjoy sharing, and what you really like to offer the world. And hopefully that will then connect with somebody. And there's this term in Japanese called ikigai. Okay, I've taught about this for many years ago. I did a whole series on ikigai, and it's all about that sweet spot where your talents and your interests converge or intersect along with what someone's willing to pay you to do. It's that beautiful place to be where you do what you love and someone pays you to do it. I mean, that's like the perfect existence. So that is what I want you to think about. So if you are, yeah, a lot depends on what your product is. Okay, so when I make these comments and I make these statements, I'm always very mindful of context. If you serve a sell a certain type of product or offer a certain type of service, who is it for? And what's the category of customer you're dealing with? What's, the income bracket, or even just the mindset or lifestyle that that person has? So when you have those things very clear as to the type of person that really identifies with what you have to offer, then you stay true to that person. So no, don't watch this video if this makes no sense to you. Don't watch this video if it's not going to help you. Don't watch this video if this isn't going to help you. Okay, I can't say if you're not my customer because I don't know yet if you're my customer or not. We could have a one-on-one discovery call. If you want to check that out, I'm more than happy to do that. I have a link. We can have a discovery call and you can tell me and I can tell you. So we can figure that out pretty quickly. But in the meantime, you will know from where you sit what makes sense for you. But don't waste time with people who don't help you. Don't waste time with people who can't really help you move the needle on your business where you feel it should go. And also be open to people who may indeed be able to help you, but you may not realize it. So that's the other flip side of the coin. All right, so what I want to do right now, I'm very eager to get to today's Mindset Minute, because in this Mindset Minute today, it is all about keeping your thoughts clear. And as we talk about whether if you know who your customer is or your customer knows who you are, that clarity is really fundamental. And in order to achieve ultimate clarity, your thoughts have to be clear. You have to get rid of things that intrude and invade and want to take up that mental space that you need for clarity for your services, for your offerings, for your products, and for your target market, your target client. So without any further ado, let me hop on right over to this Mindset Minute. And it's a powerful one today because it serves as a reminder. So today's Mindset Minute is all about reminding yourself of your purpose on a daily basis, not once in a while, not when you think about it, but on a daily basis. You need to remember what your gift is. And the good scriptures tell us, neglect not the gift that is within you. Or some of us have multiple gifts, neglect not any of them. And you want to challenge and replace any self-defeating thought. So challenge the thought, replace it with a positive one, with a supercharged power thought, and affirm yourself. Like literally look in a mirror, affirm yourself, and remind yourself of what you're here to do, why you're here to do it, and who you're here to do it for. Do not allow these self-defeating thoughts to get in the way of your purpose and what you're here to do. Go and supercharge with power thoughts. Woohoo! That is our mindset minute today, and it's power minute. That is a power mindset minute. Now, let me share with you something that I shared on my Instagram feed this week, all about the whole idea of affirming yourself and being positive in your thinking. Okay, and if you're not currently following me on my Instagram feed, go over and follow me at Emily the Entrepreneur. Okay, and I put up a post in here this week with some power thoughts, some power affirmations, guys, that you can actually get as a bonus, but you got to go over to Instagram and write the word affirm. All right, write the word affirm, and you will receive 8, actually 10, some bonus cards. And when you cut them out of your PDF, they will look like this, and they can be bigger pages or small if you want to cut them small. But I love these cards because what they do is they remind you of what you know, but tend to forget because we get caught up in that self-defeating cycle that's so easy to set in when anxiety comes along, or when you don't feel you're achieving what you want to in the time frame you want to. You can get very, very down on yourself and get very anxious and almost depressed because things aren't coming along. But what I want to remind you, if you know why you're here, you know your purpose, you know who you serve and why you serve them, then that's going to keep you very focused. And then the next step is to put the economic component to it. And if you need help with that, guys, I invite you to join the Supercharge Club, because that's where we're going to get down to business in what you actually need to bring all these components of your business together. Or if you want extra help, then the Supercharged CEO would be a great choice. Now, in the meantime, so go over to my Instagram at Emily the Entrepreneur, type in the word affirm, or DM me affirm, and you will receive the link to download some supercharged power thoughts. Okay, basically telling you that you're to validate your own offer, people. Okay, reminding you that you are indeed a winner. You better believe it. I am so very proud of you. These are the things you need to tell yourself. Don't wait for somebody to tell you. And please just go start something. Start it. Yeah, don't just start it. The world needs you. It needs you more than you'll ever know. Believe, believe, believe. And then beneath each of these words, I have a little text that says, this is where it all starts with your belief, and so on. You are ready. Don't wait another day to try to decide if you're ready. You're ready right now. And finally, show up every single day somehow for yourself. Do not neglect that gift. Okay, so that's what I want to share with you. Also, I hope this is helpful. I hope you find this helpful. And let me know in the comments, because I really would love to know. And by the way, guys, my dad's book is back in stock. Hurry up and go get your copy. The Forgotten Reapers of World War II. It was out for the longest time. It's such a hot item. Go get it now. And also, if anyone's in Broward County, Florida, Plantation to be precise, or anywhere in South Florida, we will be having an extra special book signing, book reading program presentation on Sunday, June the 9th at 2 p.m. at the West Regional Library in Broward County in Plantation, Florida, with my dad. That's what we're planning to do. Save the date. I'm going to share more. This is just a little PSA to put it in there, but go get this book on Amazon. And this is the book I'm reading this week, Limitless. I talked about it last time, so go watch last week's video for more on that. Okay, I think that's it for our today's Momentum Monday, guys. I hope you have yourself a momentous week ahead, that you will defeat and replace all negative thoughts with positive, supercharged ones, because you guys can do it. So come back next week as we continue our discussion on something really valuable for you to know or not to know. All right, that's your choice. See you next time. Bye-bye, and stay supercharged. type Affirm in Instagram.